it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
Running back, and you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Clemson, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. They try to run it with the option. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring it down to the 32-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Offense in a split backfield now. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
What a gutsy call there on 4th down with the RPO. The quarterback deserves all the credit. He didn't pick up the 1st down, but he did a good job of reading his key to indicate hand the football off. The linebacker sat back, gave him enough room. They pick up that 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He gets loose. He's in the clear at the 20. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Bringing pressure. Makes a quick catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And they pick up the 1st down as the fullback becomes involved as a playmaker, a guy we usually see throwing blocks.
Yeah, this guy actually played running back in high school. He got a little bit bigger. They moved him to fullback. You can see the athletic ability that still displays. And you're right, he's a physical guy, known for his blocking. But with that background, you can see the damage he can do to a defense.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Loses the ball behind the line. And the defense comes up with the football.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Bootleg looking to throw. On the move now. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Buckeyes looking to cash in the red zone. Toss play to the outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
But setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominating at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Send the back in motion. Now he's looking to throw. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Looking for a man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That's how you finish a play. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fights off a defender. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense. They try to get everybody on the same page here. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The sure hands, it's Leon. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback. And that kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run or the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff to see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And now the running back's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Clemson.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Breaks into open space. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back in motion now. Look out, room to run here. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Breaks into the clear. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. A quick throw to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. They'll kick it away here. And the pump will bounce and roll out of bounds. made some adjustments to stop him this time. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become... security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the 1st down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the 1st, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th in inches.
And the Tigers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They're going to run it here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Makes a quick grab. Finding some room at the 25. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Well, you talk about a turn of events. What a job by this defense. You're thinking at the very least they're potentially going to give up the go-ahead field goal, maybe a touchdown. Instead, they come up with this interception and get the ball back to their offense.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? On 1st down, it's play action. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump on top now here in the fourth. You got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Crimson offense is back out there. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Wow, a third hit tonight by the QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Wow, a takeaway and a touchdown. We are all tied up with a spot in the championship game at stake.
Well, the timing of this, not just coming up with this turnover, but the defense, opportunistic awareness, and being able to turn that into a touchdown. As you said, Chris, a tie game. Now everything's in front of us. Who wants to get to the championship the most?
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Toss play to the running back going left. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quick pass. The catch is made. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down.
When they get to completion, but they don't come up with a first down, probably had 2 plays called in the huddle, so now they've got to get to the line of scrimmage, get set, and run their fourth down play.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Breaks free. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 in the 47. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. Important yardage needed on 3rd down here. A field goal try will be from 52. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Things get a little tougher after that delay penalty. You got to worry about just getting out of your own end zone here. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Tigers will send their punt team onto the field.